Exposed the hidden truth about why Nigeria billionaires keep backing the worst politicians. Who doesn't know why they do that? Have you ever wondered why some of the most unpopular and incompetent politicians still manage to rise to power in Nigeria? The answer may lie in the hands of a powerful few, the billionaires who quietly pull the strings behind the scenes. These wealthy elites often fund and support candidates who will protect their business empire. Everybody knows that now. Even if it means sacrificing the country's future. Of course we know that. This reveals how a toxic alliance between wealth and politics is fueling corruption, bad governance, and the suffering of the average Nigerians. It explains why the richest people in Nigeria really support leaders with integrity or vision, because honest leadership threatens their control over national resources and a system of exploitation. Of course, everybody knows this, that most of these are billionaires, businessmen that are supportive of this bad leadership, this bad government. It is because of their businesses. It is because they don't want to do the right thing. If you look into a lot of businesses, you see the kind of illegality that is going on in businesses. People that will bribe their way through, instead of paying taxes, they rather bribe and then they don't do it again. Most people that are doing illegal businesses, people that are selling drugs that are not NAFDAC verified, people that are doing all of these things, most of these businesses are owned by billionaires. But they always pass through the shortcuts, which is going through getting political backings, getting politicians' backings, so that their businesses can still stand. That is why. Of course, people know this. I'm sure people really know this. That yes, that's what they do. Carl said, church is the worst tool for division in Nigeria. Okay. Agnosis says, all other great people of Nigeria knew that. Endless stealing, greed, tribalism, exactly. People that know, we know that yes, our rich people are part of the problem that we are facing in the society. Funding, sponsoring these wicked people because they want their business to continue to hide. They want their business to continue to thrive, doing bad things. Augustine says, name the honest millionaires that you know. Michael Daniel says, all millionaires, including billionaires, artists, looters, criminal, wicked and dangerous people, same people sponsoring jihad war against non-Muslims in Nigeria. A poor question can't buy AK-47, AK-49 guns, but the rich can in collaboration with federal and state government interests. Nigeria case is the worst because 90% of these so-called rich men and women are foreigners, especially the ruling Fulani, oligarchical leadership domiciled in Sokoto Caliphate. They are from the North Africa, East Africa, and West Africa. I don't think all millionaires are looters or wicked or dangerous. I know that there are some billionaires that got their money through a good source. Not all of them are bad like that. Because me too, I'm going to be a millionaire, a billionaire, and I'm going to get my money through the right means. I'm not going to do something bad, and I'm not wicked. So it's not everybody that is a millionaire that did it through doing illegal business or whatnot. At Sunday Buller says, well, I feel the Southwest and Far North are they're being behind the ruins of Nigeria because they are the ones that have been ruling this country. I've been now. Second parliament says the loss like Atiku will be an ill refer. The most terrible politicians in the world only living from murder and daily looting with no single legacy on their name. Shegun Balogun, obviously you are an Emilio person. That's why I'm talking this every time. The worst like Atiku will be. What was Obi doing inside this talk? So Obi is somebody that owns money and is wicked with it and is using it to do illegal business or what? Because I don't understand what you're saying. I bet you can't sit down. I think young Moses says, because they are based of the same feather. Abolins Nachi said, Nigeria is the world center of criminals in government. business community, academia, judiciary, military and legislature. Efe Omoye says to gain favorable legislation concerning their businesses. As Damian says, the world over, no billionaire industrialists openly confront any government, exactly, because most of the time too, when you tackle them, they come for you. They come for your business. Maybe not all of them is doing something illegal. I don't know. Some of them might be doing something illegal, it's possible. But most of them do not always want to talk to this government because, of course, they are going to come for you. Look at what they did to Rai. Rai that complained, that youth copper. They've extended our service for 2 months just because she talked. Just because she faced these people. They extended it for 2 months. So imagine a billionaire that owns a business in Nigeria and then you come and start tackling these people and saying all sorts of things about them or trying to expose them. They're going to come for your business. That's when you hear something like what happened to Peter Obi's brother. They just demolished his building. There is no case. They sued an unknown person, gave judgment, no information, no trial, nothing. And they just came to demolish his building. That is the kind of thing they will do to those billionaires if they talk too much. And they have the power to do it. That is Nigeria. Lawlessness that we are talking about. Christopher says, this is not much of a new thing. The worst is the suffering for those supports because they have been programmed to think it's a tribe thing. Truth Crusader says that is why they sponsor negative propaganda and lies against Peter Obi. Adoji says, what else but to cover up their dirty deals? Yes, most of them, it is to cover up their dirty deals, but maybe not all of them shall. At Samuel Dangan says, partnership in crime. Abino. Chile Ikeke says, you mess with politicians in power, just one policy statement, and your business is ruined. Exactly, they will ruin that business. It's just another business tactics. We can only pray for their consciences to come into play to encompass others for better. Nobody wants to joke with their business. So, Gabriel Audio says, but that's the trend all over the world. Even if people should lose 2027 election, they will automatically switch to support whoever comes in as president. They really don't have a choice than to support any government in power. I'm telling you, they don't, because most of the time, if they want their business to continue to stand, they just have to do that. This is lots. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.